Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Ask Elly Intuitive Insights and Your Questions Answered. Today is August 25th, and for those of you just joining me for the first time, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Elly Molina, and I am an intuitive, a psychic, a consultant, and an author and educator. And today's topics are going to be all about money and how to get more of it in your life. And we're also going to talk about your questions answered. So I do have a number of questions that have been asked of me earlier this week, and I'm going to start with those. But before I begin, wanted to talk to you a little bit about everything that we really need and want already exists within us and around us. I want you to think about dirt. Outside dirt, go out into the dirt, play in the dirt, everyday dirt. So, did you know that the dirt contains bacteria that is extremely beneficial for us? It raises serotonin levels. It also has the potential to prevent asthma. It also creates other bacteria and antioxidants. No, I don't think it's antioxidants. It does contain bacteria, though, that is very helpful to our systems and antibodies. And the more that you get outside into the dirt and start playing around in actual dirt, it becomes good for us. It improves our brain function and even our mood. And why do I talk about dirt today? Because dirt's around us all the time until it was covered by the humans, when we put concrete on top of it and covered it with dirt and then add chemicals to it. So the human body and the way that we as humans are designed, we have everything that we need around us. It is all there. Our healing abilities are there. Our abilities to answer our own questions are there. Our abilities to heal our bodies are innately within us. However, we give up our power, and then we cover it up and we add all kinds of longer explanations to provide answers for us because we don't trust ourselves. So with that, today we're going to start on the topic of relationships. All right. And one of the first questions that I have over here for the relationship sector today is, just one moment, please. Hi, Elly. We had an amazing conversation several weeks ago, and then an event happened. And I am torn if this is the event that we talked about, and if this is the right time to make the end to this relationship. I don't feel ready, but it seems as if all the cards of the universe are saying it is better if I do. I am lost, and will it be better if I stay in this home that we have built together or leave and leave everything for him? I feel like I won't make it on my own. I need advice. Thank you. So, VI, just a couple of things coming out here. The first thing that I'd like you to think about is if you were to live in a cloudy city that never had very, very little sun, perhaps only a few, not even half a year of sunshine, but you were constantly living in a city with many, many clouds. Well, everything is very cloudy, and you just see the perspective of the clouds, and you think that all of life is like that. And then if you were to take a car ride or even a plane trip, and you head to a different part of the country or a different country in general, where the clouds are beautiful and white and infrequent, and the sun is always shining, you're going to be in a very different space. So the answer to your question is that you can continue to stay where you are, but just know that it will always be cloudy, because that is where your energy lies. That is where your thoughts are. That is what you have going on around. It's like living in a city and expecting there to be sunshine. Yeah, it'll pop out once in a while. The sun will come out. There will be a couple of days and months where more sunshine will be, but it's not as if you're going to be living in a city or a town or a country where the sun is always shining. There's never a right time to move. There is just an action. You've been thinking about this move for a very, very long time. Will you be able to survive without your partner? Absolutely. Human beings are designed to survive, unless, of course, you unless of course your programming and your fears are so strong that you cannot survive. But just think of the soil. The soil holds all of our bacteria that we need for serotonin. We don't need to go to basically, we don't need to get mood enhancers. We could just go out and start digging. So the truth of the matter is that when you're ready to leave, your thoughts will create your reality. Your actions will create your reality. Your emotions will create your reality. And you'll be able to have as great a life as you can envision. You just need a support system. That's what's lacking for you over there. There's no support. You have no support. So you believe and feel and look at the world as if it's cloudy from every aspect. But if you were to, like I said, you were to leave your town and go down to Mexico or Hawaii, go somewhere else, go where the sun is shining, and it won't be so cloudy. So it's a matter of picking up, leaving your physical and mental space and going into an area where the sun is shining. Okay, I hope that answers that question. And today we're going to go move on to some other questions that we have. And I'd like to welcome a few people that have joined live today. And good morning, Samantha and Christine, and the good, the bad, and the ugly truth. That sounds great. I like that name. So good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome. So this morning, I'm going to be talking about a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, "A man is what he thinks about all day long." And so we're going to turn our focus to money in a few minutes as soon as I answer these questions and give you the opportunity to ask some more. So I'm going to start with one question over here that was given to me last night. This is coming from Australia, and it says, "Good morning. Hi, Elly. I would love to be on the calls if it wasn't some very unfriendly hour of the morning in Australia. I do enjoy listening to the recordings very much. I also want to say what a massive shift I've had since our call last week. You nailed everything." Thank you. So I thank you. I have a question that has come up for me since then. The products I'm currently in the process of sourcing are in the gardening sector category. Is this a good niche for me to be in? Yes. So just like that, yes. The answer is yes. I want to build a whole brand, but I am unsure if this is right for me. Sometimes I feel that it is, and other times I feel that this market is very saturated. I'm looking for some clarity before I give the green light for the first product to be manufactured. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this right now, LB out of Australia. And let's take a look at the thoughts that are going in here. So you have this idea for a product, and you want to bring it to market. And of course, what's keeping you from bringing to market? You know, those two adversaries known, fear and doubt. So if you were to remove fear and doubt from your vocabulary and from your thoughts and just kind of push them aside, what would you have? You'd have everything that already exists within you. You'd have what you think about all day long. So if you could think about, my product is successful, my product makes this in the market is ready for my product is the one and only, my product is really awesome, people love and use my product. Well, you get where I'm going with this. So the more that you start to think about this all day long, that is what you will become. That will become your future. You will have the abundance. And just FYI, I do see that this is an awesome time for you. This is a psychic part of this. And just use your own intuition on this one. Be careful not to go into fear and doubt too much on this one, but rather start to go into, what is it that I really want? Because what's showing up over here is that you know intuitively, and then you'd have to confirm this with me. You could do that in the comment section on YouTube or even on the podcast if you wanted to, if you felt so inclined. You don't have to show who you are. You can put in anonymous. And though if you pursue this and you do this with diligence, persistence, a knowingness, and a trust, what's going to happen over here is that you will have abundance. I'm seeing you able to pay off. If you do owe money, because I'm getting that there's money that you may owe to somebody or that you may have some outstanding balances, and you'll be able to pay that and give that. And then you have a lot of abundance showing. And the biggest gain out of all of this will be who you are going to become. Because in order for this to take off, and to be really successful, it's going to require work, and it's going to require you stepping into this and becoming greater than you are now. And even though you are extremely wonderful at what you do and who you are, this is an opportunity for real tremendous growth for yourself, and then to create the legacy that it looks as if you have been wanting to create for many, many years. So the only thing that I'm going to say is be careful with your thoughts. Watch how your thoughts are holding you back. Keep pushing them aside. Get yourself a very strong support team so that you can mentally accomplish what it is that you have to do. So when you're feeling insecure, that you'll be able to move on and through this. Okay. And I intend that that has helped. So good luck to this venture. It looks exciting and wonderful. Okay, moving on to the next question. Okay, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm an entrepreneur with 2 large projects in movement, one for my own startup and one consulting project. I'm looking for direction on where to best direct my energy, time, and to which project takes precedence. What most immediate aligned actions can I make to move for either forward? Thank you so much for some clarity. S out of NYC. Okay, hi, good morning. And all right, S out of NYC. This is not an either or. This is not an either or question. This is an and question. So your brain has the ability and the propensity to be able to go through both of these simultaneously at the same time, and you're just going to have to work on your mental capacity and story that you're telling yourself about that you have to choose between either or. So first of all, let's take a look at the consulting. If this is going to be a source of income for you, that would be immediate, which is I'm getting some other things showing up over here, S out of NYC. So let's just go talk about if you're going to do the consulting project right now, and this will bring I'm getting okay, just really quickly, I don't want to tell you what to do, but what I'm seeing over here is the consulting project is going to bring you opportunities, and it's going to bring you people coming into your life. It's going to bring you something unexpected. It will come with an unexpected, exciting opportunity. It could be with the people around you from the consulting project. It could be from the work itself. So and then of course so my answer over here, I'm getting a little tongue tied, is because I'm just seeing a whole other scenario showing up that has absolutely nothing to do with the consulting project. So my answer to you right now is head for the consulting project, get some, have that income be there, and then start simultaneously working on your own project, because you're going to be meeting somebody through the other project that is going to be able to guide you, help you, assist you, bring energy to the second project, to your own startup. So this is amazing. All right. This looks really, really good. I'm very excited for you. And if anybody has a question right now, before I go on to the next question, please call in right now. And all you have to do is hit that call button, and then I'll answer. So anybody have a question that they want to talk about before I move on to another question? Yes, no? Okay. If you want to call in, then you have to hit the call button, and then I will let you in. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not getting any calls over here. So if you do want to call in, feel free, because I'm going to, here we go. I've got a caller coming in from Intuitive Muse. All right, hold on. Good morning, Intuitive Muse. How are you on this beautiful day?
I'm doing great. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, can't hear you.
Oh no.
Anybody else on the call? Can they hear her?
I'm wearing
Hello?
my headphones, so
There you
maybe.
go. Now I can hear you. Got you.
Oh, okay.
Hi, good morning, Intuitive Muse. How are you? You are on a live call that is going to be on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon. So, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. I just want to thank you for this opportunity, Ellie. This is really, really exciting. Um,
What, you went away? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? It sounds like you've got some background
you
noise.
know
It says
what?
that.
I'm driving to work right now. I'm actually in California, and I'm
Oh, good
driving.
morning.
Yeah, I'm driving to work, so I might be going through some rough patches here. Can you hear me well? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. We can all hear you right now
Okay. So
with your rough patches. Do you have a question or a comment for us regarding SATA NYC's venture or
um,
anything else that you want to talk about? We're talking about money in a few minutes.
yeah. I just think it's great. Well, just to comment on the previous conversation, starting a new project and starting, I just wanted to say that with everything going on right now, there is also such a beautiful space to be creative and to create, and to really,
Absolutely.
and to take an opportunity to ride the wave of creation, right?
Absolutely. Yes, and
And
thank you for that. Absolutely.
yes, because many of us get so caught up in the day to day existence and the narratives that are popping up all over the place. But truly, it's about being in alignment with a new energy. And there's so many new energies right now, there's so many new opportunities. There is a vibration that is coming to us that is absolutely a creative one. And so I just wanted to add on to what you were saying about the enthusiasm for this person to carry on with their project, and I 100% agree.
Absolutely, totally agree. I'm going to have to mute you though because we've got a
Yeah,
lot of background and about background
sounds good.
noise showing up over there. But thank you so that much. Thank you for that contribution. And S out of NYC, I will repeat. I'm going to disconnect you, Intuitive Muse. So
Okay,
S out of S out
sounds
of.
good. Thank you.
Okay, all right, bye.
Bye.
Um, Okay, good morning. I think I'm still here. Okay, so S out of NYC, did you hear what Intuitive Muse had to say? That the energy is ready now for new and creative projects. And that goes for you too, LB out of Australia. The time is not to go back into the old paradigms of what we know and the familiar. That's why everything is being broken apart. We go back to the soil, we go back to everything that is already within us. We don't need to go and take the other things that have already been created. We get to create the new. So, as Intuitive Muse pointed out, this is an opportune time right now for you to ride the wave of creativity and to be a contributor to the new planet, the new earth, the new episteme, the new way of looking at life. So, kudos, congratulations, get excited. Okay, before I continue on, um, oh, S says, thank you both very much. S, do you have another question that you'd like to ask? Because all you have to do is hit the call button and you'll be on if there's another question. And if not, that's cool because we're going to move into the third question for today, which is about money. Okay, and okie dokie, let's get that question over here. All right. Oh, how do I get more money in my hands? This is a great question. So I love this question. How do I get more money in my hands? And I just keep thinking of that soil analogy. Go outside and start digging. but like, but in all seriousness, so if a person is what they think about all day long, which is exactly what happens, our thoughts determine our actions, determine our frequency, determine what it is that we're doing. You want to start to look at money, and you want to start to go to money conversations and money beliefs. And I know that you've heard this before, so I'm going to say it again. When I first started to learn how to write, I took a lot of writing courses in my years back in the day, and then I unlearned how to write. And then people would constantly tell me all the time, oh, um, you want to show, not tell, show, not tell. And, I kept asking myself, well, what does that mean? Show, not tell. And then one day, I came across another writing program where all the writers began to show everything, and I realized, oh my goodness, showing paints the picture of what's in front of us with words. It paints the picture. It doesn't tell us she went to dig. It tells us how she placed her hands into the earth and began moving it and scooping it and scratching at it, and that is showing. And those thoughts, show, not tell, lead me to pay attention to what it is that you're thinking about money. So when we start talking about money, things happen to us. Something happens in your body. You want to take a quick look at what happens in your body. Where does it go? Where does that energy go? What are the thoughts that you think about money? What is the vibration that it holds for you? Money is an energy. It is just an energy. It is abundant, and it is available, to all of us. It is like grass out there. There's no lack of money, none whatsoever. But what keeps money away from us is our fears of it, our beliefs about it, how we talk about it. Money loves attention. So if you think about money all day long in such a way that you treat it with love and respect, and that you know that money comes to you easily and effortlessly, and that you're grateful for all the things around you, and you start looking at money as something that is attainable and easy to have, and that wants to be with you, and you want to start to take a look. This gets back down to your body. You want to see what comes up. You want to listen to what you're saying. You want to catch yourself. How many times do you say, oh, I can't afford that, or we don't have that, or you go to a restaurant? These are just typical examples. You go to a restaurant, and rather than look at the food, what do? You start looking at the price first, and then you say, oh, okay, well, I can eat that. That's it's a $25 dish over here. I could have that, even though perhaps you really wanted that $42. But no, you can't, because you can't. And you have the word can't, and now you have just limited yourself, and you have just told the universe that you are not open to this amount of money coming in. And I'm not saying to go spend things that you don't have. You want to start small. So the first place to start will be to catch it where it is. Where does the money energy lie in your body? Find it. Then take a look at what your beliefs are. How do you know what your beliefs are? You take a look at your surroundings. That will indicate your beliefs about money. It will indicate, you just look at the way your home is taken care of. That indicates your belief about money and what you believe you deserve. Look at where you live. That will also indicate what you believe about money. One of the things that I'm noticing is that people really have these very deep unconscious or even subconscious connect the dots that affluence is undesirable, because people who have it flaunt it. And there's just so much. Again, on Instagram, you take a look on Instagram and you see all of the people showing pictures of fancy watches and cars and travel, and that's not all that money is. Okay, so that is just one aspect of money. Having money is also being able to become a major philanthropist for causes that are really near and dear for you. Having money enables you to help other people that you care about. It helps to put projects and dreams and other people's dreams into the world. Money is a creative force. So by allowing yourself and giving yourself permission to have money and to start to see money as a beautiful entity, as a beautiful energy coming into your life, and that the world is abundant, this is a beginning. And then you can start to catch your own beliefs about money. But first, take a really good look around you, because like I said, that will be the key indicator: where you live, who you associate with, the income of your friends, the actions of your friends, and your own personal thoughts. This will be your money barometer. Okay. Questions right now. I do have time before I continue and with some suggestions as to how to get more money into your life, how you can get your hands on it. Okay, anybody have some questions? Because I'm going to start to talk about how you can get your hands on money. Okay, I'll give you a moment if you want to call in over here. Okay, looking, let me just check over here. Anybody calling in? Oh, no, nobody calling in right now. All right, so I'm going to give you some tips on how to get some more money. All right, what will it take to have more money? So my latest newsletter, I just wanted to share with you, the quantum field, the energy field doesn't care if you have millions of dollars or if you only have $100. There's no difference between it other than your attitude, your belief, and what you can expect. So you really want to take a look at your attitude towards money, your belief about money, and your expectations. Did you know that lottery winners, you've probably heard this so many times, it's public information. Lottery winners have a tendency to lose most of the money that they have won. And the reason is it's their thermostat. It's their money acceptance thermostat. We all have a money acceptance thermostat where we vibrate. You get more money, you find a way to spend it. You have less money, you find a way to get more of it. So you vibrate at a particular like a thermostat level, just like in your house, what you feel comfortable with. And that is what it is with money. And so you want to start to look at what is your thermostat around money. And if your thermostat is low, you want to practice pushing it up. So what does that look like? Conscious awareness. So when that money comes in, you want to start having affirmations and conversations about keeping that money, holding on to that money, putting that money aside. And so that it really is more about awareness and consciousness than it is for about anything else. Because you can repeat affirmations up to the kazoo. But if you're not feeling this, and you're not getting this into your body and beginning to see this around you, and your self-talk, then this money will just, as fast as it came into your hands, this money will also leap away. Okay, so questions about any of this, because I am going to leave you with some money affirmations. So you've probably heard these many times, but I'd like you now to take these and really think about them, dissect them, say them, and say them in such a way so that you can believe that this is true for yourself. Money loves me, and I love money. Money is a beautiful energy, and I welcome it into my home. I am surrounded by money manifestations. I earn money easily. Money comes to me easily. Money is not a struggle. I appreciate money, and I appreciate all that money can buy. I am grateful for my money. I'm grateful for what money allows me to do. Money is constantly circulating in my life. It comes to me in avalanches of abundance. All of my needs, desires, and goals are met instantaneously, for I am one with God, and God is everything. Money is constantly circulating in my life, and I use it for good. I love money, and money loves me. I treat it with respect. I speak good about money. Money provides me and those I love with abundance, health, and happiness. So be it, so it is. Amen. All right. Anybody have any questions? We are coming to the close of our podcast. As always, if you are looking to have more answers that we hadn't been able to come take care of over here today, I do want you to know that I do readings. You can reach me at ellymolina.com. I also run a consulting business. And right now, my favorite program is the Quantum Leaping. This is an intense program designed to guide you to access your future now and totally reshape your reality. People have been leaving this program with lots of fabulous results. And I welcome you all to join me and come back. And okay, there's one quick question which I'm going to go. Is there a truth about how our subconscious wires and fires together money and love? I'm not quite sure I understand that question, because this is a subconscious belief, because money is love. Money is an energy. Money is abundant. We love money. But then if you have a subconscious belief that is wired differently, that money is, depends on your subconscious belief over here, Samantha. So we'd have to take a look at what your subconscious beliefs are about money, because you may at some point in your life have been wired to looking at money. So for example, that men bring us money, okay, partners bring us money, as opposed to being able to say, I generate my own income. Money comes to me personally. Money comes to me effortlessly. So the money doesn't care if you're a woman, a man, whatever your gender is, okay, whatever you want to call yourself, it doesn't matter. And yes, Christine, these are recorded. You can find them on You can find this episode on Spotify and on YouTube, and I will send you a link. And so I thank you very, very much. And I would love to hear you again and send in your questions and comments. And I'll see you all next Tuesday, 10 a.m. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a blessed and exciting week. Thank you all for being here. Bye.